It's a major step in the process. Get a marriage license and you're on your way down the aisle. That's exactly the step taken by hundreds of gay and lesbian couples here in Washington, D.C. RT's Cedric Moon was there this morning. He joins us now live from the newsroom. So, Cedric, what happened this morning?
Well, Priya, whereas before gay and lesbian couples couldn't have one of these approved, this is an application for a marriage license. As of today, it was a different tune.
It said, usually in love, all is fair.
I tell you, you cannot beat Holland flowers.
And it said, all is usually fair.
This is a very nice, elegant flower. We use this a lot for weddings.
Also in war.
White roses will be pretty.
If then consider this a victory in battle. Marriage licenses now for gay and lesbian couples, about 100 of them.
We were number 36.
Who lined up since early morning.
We've been standing in line for 3 hours.
Man in man, woman in woman.
I'm Los Sarmiento.
Wendy Taylor.
My name's John Bogan.
I'm Dan Speck.
I'm Miss Kane.
I'm Shara.
God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them.
This was not a day wanted by those who believe this kind of love
We've been together for 27 years.
isn't a real love.
There are boundaries around love. And love in marriage is restricted to a man and a woman. So what the District of Columbia is doing here today is issuing pieces of paper. And that's really a fiction. That's a charade.
A charade that's now in full harmony after a long, hard-fought battle on both sides.
How are you guys feeling right now?
Awesome. Thought we wasn't even going to be around to see this day come.
French tulips. You cannot go wrong with French tulips.
The question remains, what happens to gay and lesbian marriage hopefuls elsewhere?
Okay.
Especially since love, in this case, is still war, and not all is fair in both.
They deserve to be treated like everybody else.
And Priya, just one interesting note. This application, whereas before it said husband and wife's name, now it says spouse's name on both lines. Priya?
Interesting, Cedric. So, I saw that one reverend in your story who obviously wasn't too happy about what was going on today. But, many people expected there to be more anti-gay marriage activists standing outside today, and it didn't seem to be the case. Were you surprised by that? I mean, what did people have to say about that?
Well, Priya, you actually picked up on it. There was supposed to be a group called the Westboro Baptist Church that was supposed to be out here. They're very much a vehemently opposed to gay marriage group that had apparently planned to be out there, but there was also word that they would be out there, and so supporters of gay marriage came out in droves to make sure that they could drown them out. Well, that didn't even need to happen because the people of Westboro Baptist Church didn't even show up in the first place.
And you obviously updated us on the status of gay marriage in the district, but what about across the country? It seems like many states have had major battles over this issue. Where do things stand right now?
Well, Priya, at this point, there are a few states here in the United States, mostly in the New England area, who do allow legally gay marriages in their state, but there are a lot of states out there who are kind of in a gray area right now. They are now forced to, because there are many more states out there and many more areas of the country that are allowing legally gay marriages, they're now forced to consider, what do we do about this? What do we do about the gay couples who are now married? And a lot of them are turning to, well, we're not going to go ahead and allow gay marriages in our state, but what we will do is we will recognize those gay marriages that have occurred in other states.
Cedric Moon reporting on a historic day here in Washington, D.C.